Do you ever feel like your mind is never quiet? Like you're always doing 5 things at once, even when no one is asking you to? What if I told you that this isn't just habit? It's a survival mechanism your brain built for you, and it's been shaping your life for years. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of people who multitask their entire lives, the hidden patterns, the costs, and how to reclaim your peace. It starts quietly, long before anyone calls you a multitasker, long before people admire how much you can do at once. It begins as a whisper inside your mind. You're young, maybe a child, maybe a teenager, standing in a world that never slows down. Maybe your family moved too fast. Maybe someone you depended on was always distracted, always preoccupied, always absent in small ways that hurt more than they could ever know. And without words, something clicks in your brain. If I don't manage this, it won't get done. If I don't think ahead, we'll fail. If I don't notice everything, no one else will. So you didn't stop. You learned early to juggle, to anticipate, to stay 10 steps ahead, to think 3 thoughts at once, to feel multiple feelings at once, to respond before anyone asked. This is how a multitasker is born, not because they wanted to, but because survival required it. You move through life carrying invisible to-do lists in your head. While cooking dinner, you're also reviewing a conversation from yesterday. While typing emails, you're solving an argument you had last week. While walking down the street, you're thinking about what someone might need, what could go wrong, what might happen tomorrow. The world praises you for it. You're so productive. You handle everything. You're amazing. But no one ever asks, at what cost? Because multitasking isn't always a skill. Sometimes it's a survival pattern. Sometimes it's a mask that hides exhaustion, loneliness, and anxiety. Sometimes it's a brain wired to never rest. Psychologists call this cognitive hyperactivation, a state in which the nervous system is trained to stay on, constantly scanning, anticipating, preparing, and protecting. Your mind learned to perform emotional triage early. You learned to predict what people might need before they said it. You learned that your own needs could wait, but everyone else's were urgent. And so you became the reliable one, the strong one, the person everyone depends on, the one who never asks for help, who quietly suffers, who silently sacrifices. You wear this identity so convincingly that even you forget it's a mask. But deep down, something aches. Something inside you whispers, why can't I stop? Why can't I rest? Why does being still feel dangerous? The truth is this: multitasking became your shield, a shield against overwhelm, a shield against emotional pain, a shield against the parts of yourself that were ignored, a shield against the fear that if you slow down, you won't be enough. As you grow older, the pattern evolves. You think faster than anyone else. You plan, anticipate, and organize effortlessly. You juggle multiple projects, relationships, and responsibilities. And yet, a subtle, gnawing exhaustion never leaves you. Your mind never stops. Your body never rests. Your emotions are constantly deferred because the work and the doing always comes first. You might feel guilty when resting. You might apologize for slowing down. You might even feel like a failure when doing nothing, because your nervous system learned early. Stillness is dangerous, inaction is risky, attention is required at all times. This is not just about being good at multitasking. It's about a mind and body trained for survival, shaped by necessity, reinforced by adulthood. Your childhood taught you vigilance. Your adolescent experiences reinforced overachievement. Your adult life rewarded hyperproductivity. And the cycle continues. Many multitaskers appear high-functioning. They achieve, they organize, they succeed. They are praised, admired, even envied. But the inner child, the part of you that never learned to just be, remains neglected. Still longing for permission to pause. Still longing for someone to say, "It's okay to rest. It's okay to slow down. You're enough." Because no one offers that permission, you must learn to give it to yourself. The first step towards healing is awareness. Notice the constant doing. Notice the thoughts racing ahead. Notice the emotions you avoid while staying busy. Ask yourself gently, what am I afraid will happen if I stop? You may hear answers like, if I slow down, I'll fall behind. If I rest, no one will need me. If I pause, I'll feel the feelings I've been avoiding. And slowly, very slowly, you learn to give yourself permission. Permission to pause, permission to breathe, permission to do one thing at a time, permission to exist without performing. This is how you reclaim your mind. Not by becoming less capable, not by doing less, but by becoming present, by noticing the patterns that no longer serve you, by understanding that your value is not tied to productivity. Because multitasking was never a choice. It was a survival mechanism. And now that you are safe, you get to unlearn it. And healing asks you to do what survival once forbade. Feel, rest, be vulnerable, be messy, be human. You may find yourself sitting in stillness for the first time in decades. You may feel grief, frustration, or shame rising up. You may feel anger at a childhood or life that demanded more than you could give. And that is okay. That is part of the process. The mind and body that once thrived on multitasking must learn to slow down. Because when you allow yourself stillness, you feel emotions fully. You reconnect with intuition instead of hyper-alertness. You recognize what you need rather than what everyone else demands. You learn that rest is not weakness, that pausing is not failure, that being present is not laziness. Your adult life can continue to be productive, but it no longer has to come at the cost of your health, your joy, or your inner child. You can choose softness. You can choose presence. You can choose self-compassion. And yes, there will be days you feel the old patterns return. You'll want to overfunction, overthink, overproduce. Good. That's the point. That is the mind relearning. That is the nervous system healing. No one else will rescue the multitasker you buried inside yourself. You are the one who must pause. You are the one who must breathe. You are the one who must give permission to feel and rest. And when you do, something remarkable happens. The parts of you that were always running finally learn that they are safe. The parts of you that were ignored finally learn that they are seen. The parts of you that never stopped holding everything finally learn to set something down. And in that stillness, the true self emerges. Not the one who does everything for everyone else, not the one who carries the invisible weight of the world, not the one defined by productivity or efficiency, but the self who is enough, exactly as they are. You were never meant to carry everything. You just learned to. Now you get to unlearn it. And that is not weakness. That is growth. That is healing. That is finally being human. If this resonated with you, take a moment to pause today. Notice your thoughts. Notice your body. Comment below. Do you feel like your mind is always racing? Share your story. And if you want more insights into the psychology of the mind and emotional healing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You deserve this pause, and you deserve to be seen.